What's up, Bama Insider Nation? Trey Annity here to recap practice from Tuesday, August the 17th, an extended look as well following today's video. But before we get started, guys, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, hit a super thanks as a special tip for the Bama Insider staff, and go to BamaInsider.com for the latest in Crimson Tide football news. Team returning to the sunshine today after practicing under the lights last evening, and the quarterbacks get us started with Bryce Young. Paul Tyson making some throws here. We'll have Jalen Milroe in just a minute as well, but quarterback's looking good again today. We heard Slade Bolden talk about his quarterback Bryce Young a little bit in his press conference today, talking about how he's grown, his maturity, and how long that process takes. Paul Tyson, the assumed backup here as well. Maybe battled at times throughout the season with Jalen Milroe, but as of now, he's the number 2 quarterback on the depth chart. Looking good today, getting some throws in. Beautiful day for practice, some nice shots here. Paul Tyson, Bryce Young as well. Always love seeing Paul's technical form. And Jalen Milroe, the third string hopping in there as well. And Slade Bolden, as we get into this wide receiver room, taking some catches today. The first in line, and metaphorically as well. He is the veteran on this team. He's got to teach these young receivers like Javon Baker, getting ready for his sophomore season. He made an outstanding catch at that first scrimmage on Saturday. Some really young guys like Christian Leary, the freshman group. He's looking good out of the state of Florida. Ajay Hall as well, getting some reps in, and really just love this receiving core. I've talked about it a lot this offseason. They're really young, but they're really talented. I think they're going to make a statement this season. Slade Bolden is going to have to pick up the workload a little bit, but John Mechie is going to be the true leader, wide receiver number 1. And you're going to see Jamison Williams take a lot of heat off as well. We heard Slade Bolden talk about that. On to the defense. We start out with Kool-Aid McKinstry, working with Nick Saban here. Love to see it. He's really worked closely with Coach Saban throughout this fall camp, and I think that's important because you can tell he has a lot of raw talent, just needs it shaped up a little bit. Jaquez Robinson, the sophomore out of Jacksonville, Florida, getting some work in here as well. This defense is going to be loaded down in a lot of different areas, and this defensive line is looking to lead the charge. Justin Aboigbe here, we heard him talk today at the press conference as well, getting ready for his junior season. He's going to be a force on this defense, talking about how he's just one of 11. That's really important to him to be a team player. Darian Mathis getting it going as well here. He is so explosive. Watch him just burst into the pads. He's going to be another big-time player on this defensive line. And Tim Smith there on the end, getting some workouts in, really working closely with Freddie Roach as he gets set for his sophomore season as well. This defensive line is going to be loaded, and they're looking to have a big season following up a nice turnaround season in 2020. See the quarterbacks airing it out here. Wanted to give you guys a look at some deeper throws as Slade Bolden steps up there. We saw Ajay Hall on the throw before. Good to see him air it out, get some of these deeper throws in. Going to be interesting to see how the offense works. Jalen Milroe to JoJo Earl there as well. Some youngsters getting involved. The inside linebackers, King Wakuda, getting the work in today. He has looked really good in this fall camp. I could see him getting inserted in a pretty steady rotational role this season. Keanu Cott on the back end there as well. And the offensive linemen, our final position group from today's practice. Chris Owens getting some work in there. That group is very important to this team as well. Going to be fun to see how they handle the rest of this fall workload. But until then, guys, hit the like button for me. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so yet. Leave a super thanks as a tip for the Bama Insider staff. And go to BamaInsider.com where you can become a member and have the most up-to-date information on Alabama Crimson Tide football. For BamaInsider.com, this has been an extended look at Alabama's fall camp from Tuesday, August the 17th, and now an extended look at today's Raw highlights.
Jump in right here. In front of Taylor.
Quality rep, man. Quality rep. Go.
Hey, Jack, we're going blue.
Practice. Cover.
Camera not on.
Ready. Go. Go. Your leg here. Go. Right. Roll your hips. Go up. Ready, go. Finger hip. Ready, go. Go. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. You got a little bit of distraction. Those flags in the way. Like, set, go. Go. Let's go. Let's go. Another run. Let's go. Let's go. 3 by 3. Side. Set. Go. Your leg near shoulder. Spin. Hey, somebody stop. All right. Hey. Good. That way. Roll it. Big. Give it your legs. Good. 3. There it is. So should we even put it in there? Good. Ready. Good. Better! One more. Better. Strike through it. There you go. Right, better, you two. Get out of there. Stay on it. There you go. Dig at that thing.
Make this one your best one now.
Sink
Make
him
it
hips.
your best one. Make it your best one.
Good pass, next 2 out.
Strike it.
Back up.
Through
Back
it.
up, Payne.
Through him, not over him. There you go.
Better.
There you go. Strike through it.
Better, 50.
Neck on a brace. Better. Better. Eyes up, chin up. Quit hopping. Here we go.
Hey, don't run it. Run it off the one I'm giving you. Ready. Go. Run. Blue 18 to go. Go. All right, guys, get some water real quick.
Good. Oh, where are we going?
Hey, that's good. You're stepping.